You're watching the new home for live Grizzly athletics on the Grizzly Digital Network. We would like to thank our corporate sponsors who have made today's game possible. For more information, log on to grizzlyathletics.com. Now, here's voice of the Grizzlies, Matt Mahoney.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grizzlies Live here at Newk Eatery. As always, I'm Matt Mahoney, your host, and we're joined today by head men's soccer coach Steve DeCou. Coach, how are we doing today?
Great, Matt. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Can't complain. The weather's hot as always here in Georgia in August, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. I moved south for a reason, so looking forward to the season heating up. 4 weeks of preseason camp, 2 scrimmages, countless hours in the weight room, training sessions. You got to be ready for the season to start this weekend.
Oh, we are so ready. We're sick and tired of practice. The boys are ready to play somebody in a different jersey than the green and white.
How has practice gone leading up to the first game on the road Friday?
Things have been really well. Kids are working hard. We're starting to figure out who our best lineups are. Lineups being plural. We're fairly healthy coming out of camp.
Good.
Just some minor injuries. One that might have to miss a couple weeks. But for the most part, we're ready to go. We're ready to go.
You mentioned those starting lineups, and I like the plural because you've said vocally that this team is very versatile, very athletic. We can see different formations throughout the course of the year. That's probably the hardest part for you, especially early. Could you put together a starting lineup in a formation if we had to play today?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. And a lot of it's going to depend on the opponent.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are making it very difficult on the coaching staff in that they're doing such a good job that it's who can give us the best on the day. And so it's a good problem to have. If we do have injuries, if people have a little dip in form, we got guys who can step in and do the job.
And what's great is we don't have to figure all this out by Friday. We've got a whole season, and because we're independent, all eyes are kind of on that AI tournament and a long road to hoe before we even think about November and the playoffs.
Yes and no, though. This time last year, we were happy. We were sitting in here. We knew we were automatically in the playoffs.
Right.
We've got to earn it. So every game is important. Now, if we focus too much on November, we miss the task at hand now.
Right.
Whereas if we don't have, if you say don't have some favorable results, that could affect getting into the tournament or at least being a top seed. And so every game is important. Yes, we've got to keep our focus on being ready for November, but you've got to do the job now. And so the most important game is Friday.
And I was going to say, we'll talk about the schedule here in a minute, but because we're independent and not in a conference, literally all 18, 19 games on our schedule, we have to treat it like a conference game because we're measured by a different standard than everybody else.
Exactly. And to be honest, I'm not a fan of it. I like the fact that there are no games that you can just take a day off.
Right.
But I'd like to be in a conference,
yeah.
Dr. Wilson. But this is the hand we've been dealt, and we're going to deal with it. And you're right, every game is important, and there's no game that you look at and say, well, it doesn't matter, because it proved to us last year. If you don't show up, the team that you think could be an easy day winds up handing you a loss.
Right. And what's great is we're not in a conference, so we get to dictate our own schedule. And you've done a fantastic job of challenging the team in this schedule. 4 teams already ranked in the top 25, 3 of them just outside, could be top 25 teams. How did you put together the schedule, and what's the tough part about it?
The real tough part is October. That's when late September, October, when everybody's in conference. It was harder to get games there. But because we've had such success, the very good teams want to play us.
Yeah.
And so that's why we were able to get those 7 that are either receiving votes or in the top 25. And we know that if we don't challenge ourselves, how are we going to be prepared not only for conference but nationals? So,
is there a game early on the schedule you've kind of circled to say we'll figure out where we fit in this mix, whether we're behind pace or ahead of schedule?
Well, coach speak, Friday. The next one's the most important. Now, looking ahead, I love to go to AUM. I mean, they're national finalists this last year, won the SSAC. That's going to be a great game. Number 2 in the country, exactly. William Carey coming in here is going to be a great game. But in all honesty, I'm looking forward most to Friday.
Yeah.
Lyon College in the tournament. Are we ready? This time last year, we came out of preseason about in the same place, and that first game against Thomas, we just clicked and played so well, and I think this team's kind of following that same path.
You've got 7 home games on the schedule, which is a great chance to showcase the Grizzlies at the Grizzly Soccer Complex, but a lot of road games. Why so many road games?
2 reasons. It's just the way it worked out. We owed people road trips this year. They came to our place last year. Secondly, is it helps the rankings. You get more points for winning on the road. So you play in Auburn, Montgomery on the road, and if we win, that's a great point game for the postseason ratings and how the RPI, and that helps us out more. But no matter where we are, we have to win. And if it was up to me, I'd play 18 at home. I'd love to do that.
Right. But with so much travel on the road, does Coach have something that he takes with him on the bus for every road trip? What does Coach travel with?
His pillow. Back in the day, it used to be your phone, your computer, your iPod. Now it's just basically your phone and maybe my tablet. That's all I need, and a good book or two.
Is there a superstition, or is there a tradition, I should say, for the men's soccer bus rides? We've been at this a couple of years now. Is there always a movie that we watch, or is there festivities that take place on the bus trips?
Oh, the first couple bus trips, the rookies get up and sing for us. We've all done it, from the coaches to the players. Everybody's had to get up and sing. Movies, we let the players pretty much, they bring what they want, and I've gotten to see some really good movies that I probably never would have, and I've seen some that are just horrible. But no, it's pretty much these days, it's everybody puts their headphones on, listens to their music. Great thing is we've got a bunch of guys who, with the Wi-Fi on the buses, you'll see them studying. Yeah. See, professors, we do study. Yeah. No, but there's also times we tell them, put your phones away, and that's great opportunities to get to know your teammates.
Absolutely.
And so for us to get away, we love road trips. Yeah,
and it's such a diverse group. You learn about where guys come from and their stories, and that's how team gel and chemistry develops, and just a wonderful thing. What are your expectations? I mean, start of the 2014 season, we're going on the road to Cumberland U, taking on two pretty quality opponents. What are expectations coming back home?
To win 2 games.
Yeah.
To win 2 games. I mean, that's the goal. That's the expectations. Having said that, though, let's play well. Let's do everything we've worked on. If they're better than us and they beat us, then we've got to learn from our mistakes. But expectations going in are to come back with 2 wins and get ready for that home opener on the 3rd.
Coach DeCou, really looking forward to seeing the results. Stay tuned to our website, grizzlyathletics.com. Lots of soccer. I know it's away from home, but a lot of soccer going on Labor Day weekend. We'll have you updated all weekend long. Coach DeCou, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Matt.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with head women's soccer coach Domenic Martelli. This is Grizzlies Live on the Grizzly Digital Network.
Lewis Sharp from Durham, England, goalkeeper.
Chaka, Newcastle, England, and defender.
Ruud Grol from Groningen, the Netherlands. I'm a center defender.
I'm Ehio Sasele Aburme, aka SC. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a midfielder.
I'm Anders Blekking, I play in defense, and I'm from Emmen, the Netherlands.
My name's Ellis Husband, I'm from Darlington, England, and I play centre back.
Hi, my name is Rasmus Holmqvist, I'm from Skara, Sweden, and I play as a midfielder.
My name is Pierre Mugene, I play midfield, and I come from the Netherlands.
Samuel Sampaio Gomez, Aachen, Germany, forward.
Juan Geraldo from Buford, Georgia, and center mid.
Jamie King, I'm from Milton Keynes, England, I'm a forward.
Tyler Woodruff, Powder Springs, Georgia, defender.
Omar Lugo, Lawrenceville, Georgia, forward.
My name is Adam Hämäläinen, I'm from Borås, Sweden, I'm a defender.
I'm Ibrahima Sissoko, I'm from Mali, and I'm a striker.
I'm Jeremy Rodriguez from Tegucigalpa, Honduras, midfielder.
Andrew Smith, I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia, and I play forward.
Callum Modi, I'm from Sunderland, England, and midfield.
Zach Merck, Buford, Georgia, defender.
I'm Saul Samuel, Atlanta, Georgia, defender.
Arion Yaganets, Lawrenceville, Georgia, midfield.
David Scott, I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and I'm a goalkeeper.
I'm Ian Struckmeyer from Kathleen, Georgia, I'm a goalkeeper.
Grizzly fans, you can purchase your season passes today. Packages are available for the fall or spring, or all sporting events throughout the 2013-14 season. You can find out more information by calling the Office of Athletics at 678-407-5275 or by visiting the Game Day ticket window. Single game discounts are available on game day, including youth, senior, military, and group rates. Tickets are selling fast as the Grizzlies take the field and compete for postseason championships for the very first time. We invite you to come experience fast-paced collegiate athletics at a friendly price. Visit grizzlyathletics.com for more information and be sure to purchase your season tickets today. Are you tracking the very latest with Grizzly Athletics? Stay up to date by following Grizzly Athletics on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can join the conversation by using the hashtag Grizzly Athletics all season long. And as always, catch all the recaps, stats, and news on GrizzlyAthletics.com. Don't be left out. Follow all the latest with Grizzly Athletics online.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Grizzlies Live at Newk City. We're joined now by head women's soccer coach, my man Domenic Martelli. Coach,
Maddie, how are you?
doing?
All right.
Have we ordered lunch yet?
Yes, of course.
What'd you get? What do you get when you come to Newk?
Salad. Always a salad, you know.
They got the red, white, and blue salad.
I saw that, you know, sometimes I'm not a strawberry guy in my salads, so.
Me too.
You know, but I stick with a couple of their good ones.
Good stuff. Tough loss on Sunday, come up short against Faulkner. Good that as bad as we played in stretches, we still could have tied or won that game.
Oh, absolutely. I think the game itself, it's almost like when you play that big-time rival. All my years at Army, when we used to play Navy, soccer was thrown out the window. And it's the same idea with that first game. I think sometimes you have to go with how the game unfolds, get through it. You know, last year I can see that the game against SCAD was one of those, well, they had beaten us the year before. They were a ranked team. Yeah. We got everybody up. Here, Faulkner wasn't at that level, and mentally you can't always control what the kids are thinking about to try to motivate them. And I think it was a hot day.
Yeah, it was.
Were our legs all there from preseason? Probably not. Could we still, with the numbers we had and the players we were missing, still win the game? Absolutely. Yeah. Crossbars, cleared off the line. At the last 5 seconds of the game, ball almost went in. You get all those as a positive, but you still look at the end of the day, and it was a 3-2 loss. We'll have to make up that game somewhere down the list in our games. A game where maybe it's a 50-50 chance on paper to win, we win it.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of what got us through a lot of our early games last year. But when you look at the way the game unfolded and not a great result, and then, of course, not playing very well, you're a little nervous now going into the next games.
Right. I thought, here we go again. Last year, 6 overtime game. Nikki's 2 goals late. And I thought, this is perfect. This is exactly how this program is going to start to develop. But nonetheless, I think you hit the nail on the head. We're going to get this game back up later in the year. Play that 50-50 game. We're going to steal from them later, something like that.
Exactly.
Have you had a chance to check out the film and make some adjustments this week in practice?
Right. I think it's just continue to get everybody on the same page. It's not that there's a lot of new players. It's just there is a lot of new players. And there's players who I think sometimes when you look at where some of the injuries are or some of the players that didn't play, they kind of add to us getting on all pistons and really, you know, all on the same page and cruising along. And we haven't had that, actually.
Right.
The 2 scrimmages, as well as we played against 2 quality teams, especially the Emery game was back and forth. But it was 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It wasn't 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the hottest day of the summer so far. So those things, I think when we look at the video, we saw some good things. Today's session will be addressing very, very specific. Yesterday's sessions were good, but they were more of just getting our speed of play back up and getting our legs back under us.
Now that we're beginning to develop that routine week in and week out, is this week more about what we can do to make adjustments, or are we preparing for 2 teams this weekend on the road?
First, the early part of the week was what we still need to continue from preseason. But also from what didn't go well on Sunday's game, and continue to do what we do well and reinforcing that and moving forward. As far as preparing, I think we need to understand that it is a 2-game weekend. Some of these weekends, it's always unfortunate where you might prepare for one and not as much as the other. I think the more we prepare for ourselves will help us in both games. Playing Saturday's game will automatically prepare us for Monday's game.
Correct.
So it's kind of a weird weekend in that sense. I think we will break down other weekends that are 2 games, weekends that we have to prepare for one and the other separately. But here it's just kind of one of those, we're gradually preparing, gradually increasing our play, gradually getting better, and it's going to help us in the 2 games.
What do you know about USC Buford or SCAD Savannah?
Well, USC Buford's had a number of scrimmages. They've played a Division I team in a scrimmage. They've had a win against Milligan. They're going to play. They have a beautiful field. They're going to play very organized, good soccer. Their coach, Eddie, is a phenomenal coach and a great person. So I think they're a year older than us as far as the program. So they're doing the same things we are. SCAD had a great result already in one of their wins, but they also had a great result in a tough game against Charleston Southern, another Division I program.
Right.
So they've put themselves in where they want to be. And they also played an early game this week. So, you know, that game is you know, where we will stand for almost the next couple of weeks, how we play against them.
You've talked about the team clicking on the field and adjusting those positions and get everybody back healthy. How can your team come together off the field in a road trip like this where you're gone for 3 days and you're stuck with each other?
And in my years, we're talking 20 plus years from West Point to Georgia State to where I'm at now, road trips are very, very important, especially when they're not always together in an environment. At West Point, it's very disciplined, very hard to get any team bonding. A road trip was a way to do that. And same thing at Georgia State, your hectic urban environment, getting them away, getting them together. Well, we already have planned, I mean, not only the games and where we're eating in our video and our study halls and things like that, we're planning our team building events, we're planning some of our social to make sure that happens. And we have to understand that when we look at our schedule, yes, they are road trips, and we'll probably talk about that coming forward, but these two teams are same thing with Faulkner. They're all tough games. SCAT is a receiving votes type of team. Moving forward to our other weekends, you know, same thing. We might want to be doing more off the field stuff on these road trips to prepare us for the high level of teams.
Right.
And that could be just video, that could be individual meetings, that could be functional meetings with groups of positions. That's what we do have the time for, to do that, or even more sometimes on the road.
A lot of opportunities too. Grizzlies are going to go on the road pretty much the whole month of September here. 6 games in a row on the road before you come back home. What's something that Coach Martelli always brings with him on the road? Coach DeCou had the pillow. Do you have a playlist that you listen to, a movie? Is there any sort of
first
tradition?
things first, my laptop, my HDMI cord, downloads of the games so we can do our clips. Some former games that we might have played SCAT, I might download that onto our laptop so we can watch that as a group. So as soccer-wise, that's what I'm taking. Of course, we're always looking at where we're doing something as far as snacks and hydration and nutrition and things like that. So, you know, those things. As far as me, I'm easy. If the girls don't bring good videos, you know, maybe my wedding video comes. If they still have the VHS players, those are my wedding video as long as
I've heard you threaten the girls with that. Listen, bring some good movies or you're going to be stuck watching the wedding
video. So hopefully I don't bring that and we bring some of those movies, because it's almost a 5-hour bus ride to Savannah. And this, unfortunately, it's one of those things where I'm not always keen to. 3 hours is usually my limit to stay the night before, but because we're playing over an X amount of certain days, we have to get up and run and get it done. And that's a challenge for the girls. That's going to be very important, and I've already talked about that to them.
Can we bounce back on the road? 2 games, one on Saturday, one on Monday?
That's what we talked about earlier. The build-up to this first game is only going to be helping us to continue to play for the entire season. So how we travel in the morning on Saturday, what we do when we get there, that's going to be their challenge for Saturday's game. Play well, get the result. That's going to help us to prepare for Sunday. Or Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. Long weekend. Labor Day weekend. They're going to play Saturday and Monday. Coach, safe travels out there as well. We'll look forward to seeing the results. Stay it locked right there, grizzlyathletics.com. A lot of soccer over the weekend, and we'll keep you updated on our website, grizzlyathletics.com. We'll come back and wrap this show up. This is Grizzlies Live in Newk City on the Grizzly Digital Network.
Go Grizzlies.
I'm Courtney Hicks. I'm from Johns Creek, Georgia, and I'm a goalkeeper.
Alex Hayes. I'm from Hiram, Georgia, and I play goalkeeper.
My name is Jacqueline Bailey. I live in Flowery Branch, and I'm a defender.
My name is Samantha Helming. I'm from Beaufort, Georgia, and I'm playing defensive center mid.
Andrea Creevy, Dublin, Ireland, defender.
My name is Dominic Fletcher. I play forward, and I'm from McDonough, Georgia.
I'm Amy Mullen. I'm from the Gold Coast Australia, and I play midfield.
Nikki LaFave, McDonough, Georgia, forward.
My name is Megan Chambers. I'm from Lawrenceville, and I play forward.
Tiffany Rodriguez, Atlanta, Georgia, midfield.
My name is Bristol Countess. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama, and I play midfield.
Alyssa Lay, defense, Lawrenceville, Georgia.
My name is Mackenzie Bailey. I'm from Alpharetta, and I'm a center midfielder.
Sarah Murphy, Swanee, Georgia, forward.
My name is Hannah Engelbrock. I'm from Conyers, Georgia, and I play defense.
My name is Georgia Barton. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and I play midfield.
Kelsey Griswold, Milburn, Georgia, defense.
My name is Sarah Lindell. I'm from Stockholm, Sweden, and I play midfield.
Kenzie Gray, Lawrenceville, Georgia, midfielder.
My name is Bethany Johnson. I'm actually from Decatur, Georgia,
and I play center forward.
Liz Watkins, DeCou, Georgia, defense.
Hi, my name is Magali Gutierrez. I'm from DeCou, Georgia, and I am a goalkeeper.
My name is Mary Bernetti. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a forward.
Lacey Webb, Moultrie, Georgia, midfield.
I'm Sam Thomas. I'm from Woodstock, Georgia, and I am a midfielder.
Are you tracking the very latest with Grizzly Athletics? Stay up to date by following Grizzly Athletics on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can join the conversation by using the hashtag Grizzly Athletics all season long. And as always, catch all the recaps, stats, and news on grizzlyathletics.com. Don't be left out. Follow all the latest with Grizzly Athletics online.
Hello, I'm Dr. Darren Wilson, Director of Athletics at Georgia Gwinnett College. Our administrators, coaches, and staff are proud to be one of the newest members in the NAIA. We aim to uphold the NAIA Champions of Character principles by promoting a positive climate for growth while fostering relationships within Georgia Gwinnett College, Lawrenceville, and Gwinnett County. In addition, we embrace our core values for the Grizzly Athletic Department: sportsmanship, leadership, service, responsibility, and pursuing excellence. Our mission is to develop lifelong leaders of character through academic and athletic excellence. Go Grizzlies!
Welcome back to Grizzlies Live at Newk's Eatery. Big thanks to everybody that came out to our women's soccer match this past Sunday. Phenomenal crowd. We donated the gate to ALS Association Charter of Georgia. Phenomenal atmosphere. Continue to come on out. I know both men's and women's teams are traveling this weekend, but stay tuned with us, and should be a great year. Women's soccer will be on the road during the Labor Day weekend. Saturday at USC Buford, and then on Labor Day, Monday down in Savannah to take on SCAD. Men's soccer is traveling to Lebanon, Tennessee at Cumberland University as their season just kicks off. They play Friday and Saturday. As always, stay locked right here at grizzlyathletics.com. It'll be a busy Labor Day weekend for all, including our soccer programs, and you can keep up to date every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday. Find the recaps, articles, and more on grizzlyathletics.com. Our next broadcast will be a week from today, our weekly edition of Grizzlies Live at Newk's Eatery. Hope you can join us in restaurant or live on our website at grizzlyathletics.com, 12 noon next Wednesday. One more congratulations is in order for Chase Hodges and both his men's and women's tennis teams this past Sunday at halftime of the soccer game. They were honored for their 2014 national championship, and they received their rings in a presentation, and it was pretty well summed up by assistant coach Adam Jackson in his tweet, where he said, "Great players with a will to work and win like nothing I've seen got me this." And so that is Grizzly Athletics Tweet of the Week. Fans, you can be the Tweet of the Week. Be sure to use the hashtag Grizzly Athletics, and we'll feature you right here on the Grizzly Digital Network. So that'll do it here. Be sure to sign up for Grizzly Game Bites newsletter, Grizzly Club in full effect. Sign up there, as well as come here to Newk's. Use your claw card to get your discounts during lunch or any meal for that matter. For Colin Wilson, our producer, thumbs up? Yeah, there it is. Thumbs up from Colin. We're good to go. I'm Matt Mahoney. We'll get out of here. Enjoy the rest of the week. Have a very safe and wonderful Labor Day weekend. I'm Matt Mahoney saying so long, everybody.
We'd like to thank all of our corporate sponsors who have made today's game possible. You can watch this game and previous games by clicking the On Demand tab at the top of the page. In addition, you can watch coaches' shows and weekly feature stories all on the Grizzly Digital Network by clicking the On Demand tab as well. For the latest information, including game recaps, schedules, and so much more, visit grizzlyathletics.com.